When he said yeah.
You know.
KFC. I listen.
That's
That's
mad.
racist,
That's mental.
bro.
That's racist
Nah,
as
you know
fuck.
what? Bring that up because I've got a lot of other racist
Alright,
things. that I-
cool.
Yeah, no, bring that up. Yeah, bring that up.
With us, I swear to God, with us, yeah. To date, we haven't had anyone say like walked away and said this shit. But yeah, like I say, be honest with us at the end of the episode. But you'll probably be laughing by the end of it because we're not serious, man.
Okay,
We're not.
good. I
we're
love
not,
that.
we're not.
I don't like serious.
No, we're not gonna
vibes,
sit here and ask you formal questions.
fuck's
It's not
sake,
BBC
yeah.
News, bruv. Like we're not doing that.
What's
No.
your job, man?
What's your job?
Yeah.
Uh,
What shoes you got?
Yeah. Oh, you can start.
What is my mic on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike's on, but don't worry, I'll cut this bit out. We're starting anyway.
Okay,
One sec.
cool.
Yeah. Waffletop podcast. It's Paolo, Donny. Yeah. Subtle, soft today. Quiet. Soraya,
Hi guys.
how you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah. You look at.
I'm a bit. Yeah, I'll relax by the end of it. Do you
Relax,
know what
yeah?
I mean? Yeah. I'm a bit stiff, right?
No. We didn't say that. No. Obviously, yeah. We've watched a few of your exploits online. Shall we say?
Gosh.
Yeah. But tell us a little bit about yourself. But like, it's not like a formal question. It's just
Okay.
literally like where you're
Not
from.
a marriage CV, yeah. Just.
No.
No.
Well, you could treat it as a job interview if you want. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got no job or funds to give you at the end of it. So
Oh, good.
yeah. But obviously, yeah, we seen you on. So you do a lot of TV presenting?
Do you know what? I just started like recently. It was more during the pandemic because I was working a corporate field and all of that, office job, 9 to 5. And the pandemic, I was just like, yeah, I can't do that anymore. So I thought, let me do some YouTube stuff.
What, you just randomly said bring on the YouTube stuff?
Yeah. And I wanted to do more like of a discussion about like issues in the Asian culture
Yeah.
and like deep issues.
So
Like
a lot of
sort
people don't have that conversation, or you don't see a lot of that online at all,
exactly.
to be honest.
Yeah. And I feel like, especially like my group of like the Asian community came later, so we came in the 70s.
So where is your
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, okay.
So I feel like we've got a lot of unlearning to do and like the change of like culture, mindsets, accepting, because obviously having children born in two different cultures, you need to like understand how to parent that as well. And I feel like I want to address the older parents so they get their children and like have a good relationship with them.
Okay.
That's what I initially wanted to do.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing a bit of comedy. I want to go into a bit more. I got a show coming up with the BBC Asian Network,
Oh, sick.
and I do some presenting for them and hosting.
What are you
so-
doing? Can you say?
Yeah, January. January.
What is it?
It's a radio show, so
A radio
I've
show.
got a radio show coming
Oh,
up.
so done.
So I'm gonna see, maybe you'll hear me on the radio more.
Yeah.
I don't mind because I feel like I can put the radio voice on.
Can you
get
do?
what I mean?
Do you see with the radio thing though? Is it a myth? Like I always ask DJ presenters this and that. And radio. Do you have to do like a lot of DJing when you're there?
I
'cause of
think
the
so.
music?
You know, I think so.
Have you ever done it?
No.
You're on spot, though, I know you can do it.
No. Do you
Yeah.
know what it is? I don't even listen to songs.
What? Sorry, say that again. So what? So what?
Yeah, I don't even listen to songs.
You don't listen to music?
I've never listened to like Drake's album back to front or.
So you don't listen to music?
No.
Wait, anyone else?
Yeah. Anyone
No.
else?
Okay, Wizkid. That's the only one I've listened to back front to back. Made in Lagos. I can do every song.
Swear down.
That's it. That's the only one in my whole life. No.
What? Why?
I even pay for Apple Music and I still don't listen to
Pay for
it.
something you don't.
Yeah. And I feel bad, and because I pay for it, I like to use it sometimes. But I've got like 3 songs I put on repeat.
So they're just driving in the car for 1 hour and you
Yeah.
just got.
Just 3 songs repeat. Bruno,
I
Wizkid, and.
I mean, if that's your go-to, then everyone likes music.
But and I feel like I listen to occasional songs like depending on my mood. But otherwise, just sit in silence. I talk to myself.
You talk to yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
That's your music?
That's my music. So on the radio, I don't know what I'm gonna be like.
You might listen to some more music.
I might be really good. I don't know.
You could be sick still. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're saying you're on radio, you never know.
So is this something you're now doing full time?
No, well, yeah, I'm trying to go do this full time.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Ross,
just to see how far I can go. I do want to go into like presenting long term, like on the TV.
Yeah, we was looking at that as well. To be
Yeah.
honest, it's hard to get into though.
Yeah.
We don't know where to start. I'll be
Yeah.
real with you, just got no people. But
Yeah.
we don't know many people, so we're
Yeah.
just here. We'll get there one day though.
Yeah.
Telling
yeah,
you,
hopefully, God willing,
interracial
exactly.
Ant and Deck, bruv. What? In it?
Wow.
In it?
Who's Ant and who's Deck?
I don't know.
Speaking of English.
Oh.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's a blessing for you. Though.
Yeah, we'll see how. Because obviously, I don't know really any Bengali women in the mainstream other than like Nadia, who does the cooking, who won the cooking.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
one out of, like.
How many? Yeah,
I mean,
like
so
I don't know
that's a
any
blessing, though.
other.
If you get that, I mean, if you.
Hopefully.
No, not if you
hopefully.
get it, you're gonna do.
You're
it.
turning
Come
you're
on.
turning a negative into a positive though, you know.
Yeah,
No, because the negative being is you don't have representation in that,
yeah.
but you're exploiting that to get in. So it's a
yeah, you have
positive.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
have to. Yeah,
positive.
you have to.
It's a
yeah.
positive. Like, and
Yeah,
it's only more people are gonna be, other people from the same community you're from might see it and be like, "Rah, yeah, we can
yeah.
do that."
And I feel like I get a lot of love from the younger generation.
How is it?
So I feel like anyone who's like 22 to like 25 will
Mhm.
like me
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like my
yeah.
content.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
might be too much for the older.
Do you get what sort of thing with this? It's stopped by.
Do you know what? Since the word on the curb, yeah.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
Since the word on the curb a lot, and I'm just like, oh god, guys, yeah, it's word on the curb.
Do you get this as well? Because you've been on that, people are like, "Right, you must be making loads of money doing it." Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That thing
yeah,
of
yeah. They
conception
do, yeah,
of,
yeah,
"Oh, you've been on with this person,
yeah,
or you've been
yeah,
on with that
yeah.
person,
So you must be, yeah.
so you must be rich."
So you must be, yeah.
It's mental,
Yeah,
innit?
but there's a lot of people even on social media that have a lot of followings and all of that, but they're not getting paid. They're not getting. Do you get what I mean? Because I think it's all about brand deals as well.
Yeah.
Because you can have a high following, but if you're not marketable,
Yeah,
they're not going to take you on.
Exactly.
it's
Because
true.
it's more the brands that pay for your advertising.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So if they think you've got a big reach, they'll give it to you.
Oh, okay.
And then also like genders, all of that comes into play, age range.
That's it.
So if like a lot of 60-year-old men like to watch you, they'll only give you brands that are suitable for that.
Mad.
That's that 60-year-old men. That's OnlyFans biz, bro. What are you talking about?
That is.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Obviously, talking about word on the curb. Yeah, we need to. I was talking to Donny about this. He actually told me about some of the stuff. I watched some of it.
Oh god.
He'd watched some of it.
I watch it all the time. I can't lie.
What, the last episode, right?
The last one.
So that's just sipping that drink there, like.
No, I'm trying to think. Who is it? I don't even know his name. What did you say? Fuck. I can't remember what you said.
Stab my brother in the eye with a
No,
pen.
that's
That was the who's who.
yeah.
Or the one she's looking for a house husband.
Yeah, that one. You there? House husband. I was like, what do you mean house husband? What? So you make the bread and he just cooks, clean, and wipes feet and does whatever. And
Yeah.
is
But
that-
no,
is
but
that
you know,
it? Is that you're looking for?
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Because I've been on Word on the Curve a few times, and obviously every time I've been on, it's for banter.
Yeah, 100%.
And a lot of people were saying, "Oh yeah, let her do her own episode and all of that."
Yeah.
I thought they liked me being cheeky and that sort of.
Does anyone go on there looking for love?
I was gonna
Maybe.
say-
Be honest.
Maybe. Do you know what?
You-
I don't know if I can love.
Could
ever.
you link? Could you link?
Wait,
Could
wait,
you?
Wait. Say it one more time.
I don't know if I'd ever be in love.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like long term. Do you get what I mean?
Huh?
Like I think there's an element of care in love
Okay.
that can be lifelong,
Okay.
but the feeling of love, I don't know. I think it's really rare to find
Do you,
someone.
get, do you get bored of people easily?
No, I don't. I just feel like people change, and people don't like to compromise and change or accept the changes.
I like that. That's true.
So, and now I feel like our generation is really selfish. So no one wants to, like,
Change or try to.
yeah. Because I sit there and I think, imagine someone was married and then they became disabled for whatever reason. How
Yeah.
many of their partners will stick by them?
That's
Probably not a lot.
That's
Whereas
true,
if this was like 50 years ago, a lot of them would stick by each other.
Yeah, generations
They'll do the hardship together.
Generation exactly that.
So yeah, I don't know. I think for me to be in love, especially now,
Yeah.
the life lessons I've learned.
Hey, no, again though. So I think you seen Gone Girl, right? That's what you're laughing. So you know.
That's the book I have on my.
Yeah, and that would you say that is you?
I feel like I could definitely see women. That
No,
can.
you, no,
You.
You not say you.
Yeah, I feel like I could. That's why I can't love. Do you get what I
She was
mean?
mental. Did you see
Yeah, very
she-
calculated, right?
Polly, you need to watch the film. I'm not even joking.
It was quite.
It was mad. Like she's wild, man.
But she was reacting to what he was doing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but
Because she was all right until he was cheating and going behind her back.
He messed up with cheating.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm not gonna condone that. Like, he messed up here, but it's what she did after that. Like, you know what she did. It's like, raw. Like, she's mental, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's actually
you need
crazy.
to watch Gone Girl.
You need to watch it, bro. Like, even the kiss. If you share a kiss with somebody special, like, you know, I don't know, you've gone to Paris and you kiss that person, whatever, and you bring a next girl to that same spot again, you lose your mind. That the girl was actually thinking, right, like, I thought her husband, boyfriend, what's going on? Like, why are you bringing the next girl to our spot and kiss the sugar bit? I was like, oh my, it was sick, but I was like, that's mad.
Do you know what?
So he fucked up.
What you're telling me and what you're telling me about Gone Girl, now I'm seeing
No, you need to
how
watch
much of that
it.
are you looking to portray?
No,
If something went left in your relationship.
See, this is why I feel like I can't ever be in love with someone. Because I feel like if they were to disrespect you enough, the extremes you go to, it's the more in love you are with that person.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're less in love, you might just walk away and be like, whatever.
But then, are you saying that that's every person? Or you can't say that.
No. I don't think that's every person. Some people don't have the energy. Some people don't. They don't. Or some people might be like scared. Oh, I don't know. Like many reasons not.
So you wouldn't try it at all. Not say try it, not try love. I'm saying like you wouldn't try to get into a relationship, or you're just gonna pursue your career.
Yeah, I think it has to be organic. Like no online, no intentional, nothing. It's like if you meet someone over time, because I think friendship's a big part of it as well. And I feel like nowadays people want to just get into like bed. They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to chat. They just want to get you in bed, and that's that. And then they'll be like, girls can't have a high body count, but it's you that's doing that. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, I think I don't know. I don't feel like I'm born in the right era. I should have been about 20, 30 years back. The other generations were definitely.
No. I hear what you're saying, but
are you guys in relationships?
I'm not.
I am.
Okay, and you committed?
Yeah, 100%.
Lifelong, or see?
4.5 years.
Wow.
Years.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm happy in a relationship. Do you know what I'm saying? If my thing is, if you're not happy, then just don't be with a person.
100%. And I thrive better in relationships. So I feel like I'm a relationship kind of person. Like I don't like.
What are you like in relationships? What's your?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good in a relationship. It's the breaking up that you have to.
No, I mean, yeah, everyone can be good in relationships, isn't it? Like you said, intentions, whatever. But would you rather a guy? You'd rather a guy to be upfront and tell you what he wants.
100%. Because if it's like, oh, I'm gonna test out this for like 2 years and then see where it goes. Like, tell them. If you're looking for polygyny or like multiple, tell them. Like, don't let them find out on the way. Do you get?
Is that something you'd be interested in? Multiple?
No, no, not for me.
No.
But if I met a guy and he was like, okay, I'll be honest with you, like this is how it is. I'd rather him be honest than me find out he's cheating.
At what point what would happen then?
What if he told me?
Yeah.
If I like him enough, I might consider it. Yeah, why not?
Being honest though.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I feel generation now.
Yeah, because if you watch a lot of podcasts or you watch a lot of things, if I ask you that question and say someone else, I say that someone, nah, man, it's got. Do you know what it is? It's too many soulful people on the internet. Nah, man, what? There's no honesty. That's the problem. See, with social media, there is not honesty anymore, and as well, like I feel like it's got very politically correct in everything you do.
Yeah.
Now, hear what I'm saying, yeah. And I had this conversation with like Dan and that before, and loads of other people. But how many of us grew up watching programs like Family Guy and South Park?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
That was lit.
Listen,
times,
I don't care. To this
and
day,
Simpsons,
I would say South Park's one of the best. But South Park is one of the most racist programs you'll ever meet. But let's be real now.
It's funny.
Everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Everyone enjoyed it. And
everyone likes dark humor.
Do you know dark humor? And that if you take it as dark humor, you're not offended,
yeah, because everyone's offended.
Yeah,
in South Park,
they attacked everyone. They didn't pick on one person. They attacked everyone.
Exactly.
Everyone got it. Every race,
I like that. I like
No,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
If you're
That's
gonna,
equal racism. It's good, bruv. It's good.
No, it's true. But
Yeah.
now you have to be careful what you say.
Yeah.
But you couldn't show
How
South
you even
Park.
blink, how like everything. It's just
yeah, and I
too
feel
much.
like even Word on the Curb, my parts have gone viral because people are saying I'm toxic. That's not really me. It's
What?
a character.
That's mad. No.
Yeah, it's a
I would've said-
character.
I feel like there's times you want to Word on the Curb, yeah, you've used fake names. That's not you.
That's
You
not
just- you
me.
being
Exactly.
I can see it's banter, but
Yeah.
it's like everyone would like people. Like I said, keyboard warriors. Oh, she's
Yeah,
toxic,
she's trolling. She's a two. She's a meaty thing. Look at the look at the fat one. She
it's-
only gets like
It's annoying.
who's gonna
These-
simp for
these people
her?
are too much, man.
Someone was like, she must have OnlyFans. Someone else like, no, she'll never get money on OnlyFans.
You have to laugh. You have to laugh.
Does
You
that
have to laugh.
does any of that get to you?
It's not that it gets to me. It's just like before this episode came out. Before that, I thought people were cool. Do you get what I mean? When this episode came out, I was just like, well, some people really don't check on who you are. They don't look back. They see
Nothing.
that
Facts.
as you,
Facts.
and they think
They're a
that's
consumer
you.
though. They're
Yeah,
a consumer.
and like me, I like to see the wider context. I like to look into it. Like, why did she say that? Anytime I see random things, I'm like, let me look at his profile. Let me see what he's about. Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Andrew Tate, as soon as I saw one of his clips, I went on his page to see is that really what he thinks. And I felt sick. I'm so glad he's banned. I'm not
Like,
gonna
I'm
lie.
not gonna lie to you.
That
Hear
is
Hear
something
what
we need
hear
to.
what I'm
His
saying
thing mad
though.
though, you know?
Hear what I'm saying. His thing's mad
His thing mad.
because some of the things he says I agree are mental, but some of the things he says, you can't argue with it.
I hear that.
Do you get what I'm
I
trying
hear
to say?
that.
Some.
I hear that. No.
No,
do
no,
you
no.
know what it is?
Bruv, I'll
I
say
hear
that on camera. And don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. He's done some mad shit. There's videos of him
He's slapping
slapping a
lady,
girl up.
Yeah.
That's come out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't condone any of that. And to be honest with you, his views on women are a bit outdated.
Yeah.
Massively.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
massively.
Yeah.
But then a lot of things he says about life actually make a lot of sense.
I hear that. There's some parts that I'm like, okay. It's just that I will say it in a different way.
Yeah.
There's some parts that I'm just like, yeah, I get it. Do
Yeah.
you get what
But
I
you
mean?
you get blunt people like that online, and they just say it how they see it.
Yeah.
And I hear what you're saying.
But the problem I have, because I don't care if he has a platform or not. The problem I have is the people, like I said, the audience. Me, I would look at him, look at what he stands for, and be like, it's not for me.
Yeah. 100.
I can agree with certain parts.
Yeah.
Most of it I might not,
Yeah.
but it's not for me. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some people that just take it as gospel and
Yeah.
they run with it. And that's the danger. And that's what, when social media is especially 90% of your life and you obsess about it, you follow people like that and you're tapped.
social
110%.
media should only be 1% of your life.
100%. It shouldn't be social media should be like you're catching up on your friends' lives.
There you go.
Like, you know, when it first started, like Instagram at uni was lit because I had
It was so
200
lit.
people
It
that
was
I
lit.
actually knew that
It
I'm
was
just
lit.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
what are you doing with life? Let me see. Now it's just like, oh, who's got the best fashion? Who's got it's like a Pinterest. Like looking at people's lives, celebrities. I don't even watch Love Island, but I know who Love Island stars are.
Same.
Do you get what I mean? Like, it's mad. But I feel like if you have people that are just take it as gospel and don't question it, that's when the danger is. And
It's just sad.
so this episode made me realize how many people just take it as what it is and run with it. And I've got some really horrible comments. Do I take it to heart? No. Sometimes I try to justify it and be like, look at, like, it was for banter or whatever. I like to.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, yeah, I can't be asked.
You get mad DMs as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
And I feel like because you're a strong woman as well, it's a blessing. Because
Yeah.
people who's not strong can want to commit suicide.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's
100%.
like,
Yeah,
it's not
100%.
like,
Do you know-
you're bullying me for what?
Do you know?
Being
Yeah.
on the show and
Yeah.
talk about certain things.
Yeah.
Tap me in DMs. Like, why?
I
But
think.
honestly,
Yeah, go on.
like I said on another podcast, I was trolled by 14 siblings that no one else can hurt me. Do you get what I mean? Like, I had 14 siblings that control me like my whole life. So, yeah, it's all mad.
That's a whole football team, bro.
Yeah,
14 siblings.
I need to get to
9
this, man.
brothers and 5.
I need to get to this.
9 brothers. Long
9
day.
brothers.
Long
Yeah.
day for whoever meets them. Long day. And you're the youngest.
No, it's
I'm the
13.
13th out of 14.
So your brothers are all older.
Yeah, and I've got one younger brother who's probably the worst. To be
Long
fair. He's
days.
the one-
Long day.
Yeah, he's
Long
the one that I
days.
stabbed in the eye. Me and him. No, but he's cool. It's just that he's very. Him being my younger brother, he's
Yeah.
still culturally quite Bangladeshi, and I'm a bit more UK. So we clash a bit. 'Cause
What do you mean?
He acts a bit like he's more like back home mentality. So where I'm a bit more British, he'll be like, why are you doing that for? What do you get what I mean? He's not. If he was a bit more British, I could have probably gone on holiday with him, chilled.
But it's not the case.
No, he acts like my older brother.
What does your family think of like you doing, like, all this
hope they don't see it.
Oh, they don't know.
No, I hope not. They know I do like presenting stuff, but oh my god, I'll be so embarrassed.
So
Like,
you trying to tell me all your siblings don't know about where
14
because
siblings.
they are the people that use social media 1% of their life.
Oh, okay.
Their reality is so different. Like it's good, and that's why I get away with a lot of stuff. Because my younger nephews and nieces, they watch it, and they're like 17, 18. So and they've got their friends that watch me, and it's just like, oh gosh.
That's cool.
So yeah, they know it's just for fun. They know it's banter. They're not ever embarrassed.
So,
I hope not.
So the KFC thing. Don't know what was it called again? What show was it again? From the show, but
Who's who? Yeah, who's who? Red on the cup.
Mad. So all people like you in KFC. That's
Do you know what?
Brazen still.
So I was working
crazy.
I was working at an Indian restaurant, right? And helping a family member out. So I was just there living my best life. I pick up the phone, taking orders, and the guy goes to me, "Oh, you don't sound very Indian."
What?
And I was just like thinking, am I meant to be like, oh, okay, sir, 2 seconds. Hi, hello, how are you? I can't even do an Indian accent. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, and that's not even the worst one. I think yesterday was the worst experience because I was just like, I was taking the bill for a customer, and then we were talking about football, and he was like, "Oh, who do you support?" And it's like, "Oh, Man United." And I get it all the time. "Oh, you don't even live near Manchester. Why are you supporting Man United?" I said, "Okay, cool." He's like, "Support someone local." I was like, "Oh no, but my family started up there. Like my dad, when he first came to the country, he lived up in Leeds." Then he goes to me, I was gonna say, you don't look like your family started up there.
I don't get that.
I just, you know, when you just have to laugh it off, and you laugh long enough to make it awkward.
Yeah.
So I was about to say to him, "No, I'm actually white. I just have a really, like, I've tanned a lot."
Wow.
Because at this rate, like, what do I say to you? Do I banter it back? Do I not? Do I take it as? Do I say that's racist?
I mean,
you got a very
you could say that, but it's just that could just start
chilled approach on it.
No, but I think that's the Asian approach. I think Asian people take racism, tolerate it a lot more, and have done, and that's why they're sort of like preferred, if that makes sense, because they're a bit more submissive. I feel like the white people can use them a bit more. Do you get what I mean?
That's mad.
Because what we tolerate at Indian restaurants, I don't think other cuisines tolerate. Like Chinese people definitely don't. They'll be like, "Nah, bruv." Do you get what I mean? Jamaican people definitely, like, they're not, they even if they are having things in stock, they're not apologizing. It's really take what you want. Indian people, like Asians, because it's mainly Bangladeshi people that run the Indian restaurants, we are so tolerant.
How do you do it?
I honestly, and I feel like that's why I'm not good for the restaurant, because I feel like I can't tolerate it. For example, I laughed it off yesterday because obviously I didn't want there to be issues and blah blah. If I was working at someone who I didn't know and someone said that, I would have been like, "Are you stupid?" But there was another time where obviously it's my brother's restaurant, right? He was serving a customer and they were like, "Oh, you know, giving him advice. Oh, maybe you should do this and maybe you should do that." I could take people's emails and send it off. My brother was like, "The problem isn't that we're not getting customers in, it's that we're short of staff. So I can only see X amount of people because I don't want the customer experience to be bad." Obviously, English isn't his first language, so he's there saying get how he can. The guy goes to him, the other guy, oh, this something, he's rude, right? So obviously, I didn't know what happened. I've come back, I've come in, and I can see them talking. And he's walked away now, my brother. And my brother's just like chilled. He's not even irate, nothing. So I'm not getting the vibe right. The guy's now calling him a FNC, this, that, blah, 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 cussing him. Oh, he's rude, this and that. He's stressed that. So I'm like thinking, who is he talking about? The minute I clocked as my brother, I was like, I'm not tolerating that. I walked up to him. I said, "Sorry, we're not going to tolerate that kind of language here." He goes, "You're rude too, blah, blah, this and that." Then he gets up. I was like, "Yeah, you can pay for the bill and leave." "Of course we're going to pay for the bill. I'm not going to disgrace myself." I said, "Okay, cool." He's now come over to give my brother money. He's trying to throw it at my brother. I said, "Sorry, we're not going to tolerate that here." Anyway, then he starts coming in my face, wagging his finger, literally shouting at me. He's lucky my brother's not 10 years younger. If that was my brother 10 years ago, he would have got a bottle and smashed it on his head. My brother's in his 50s now. Do you get what I mean? Like, he's not...
He's humble. He's not trying to do that.
He can't. And I was just like, I said, "You need to get out." As they got out, they kicked the door. And I'm like...
It just makes you think. Like,
and we tolerate that. Do you get what I mean? And I feel like the Asian community tolerate it so much. from the white people. Do you get what I mean?
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
So yeah, I've had a few racist comments come, and I'm just like, okay, you just have to laugh it off, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of people, speak.
Everyone's different when it comes to racism. Everyone can laugh it off. Some people just think,
I've had shit shouted at me on the train.
It's everything. It's just
Because what's your
annoying.
Irish? Hispanic?
Have a guess. I'll let you guess.
Either Portuguese or Hispanic.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I thought you was gonna say like Middle Eastern or something because that's what I get all the time.
I could see Turkish in you. I could see like a bit of Turkish, a bit of Arab.
I
Yeah.
get told, Moroccan, Egyptian, Lebanon.
Yeah.
But my background is my dad's side's Portuguese, Mozambique.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and then my mum's Irish and English. But
Oh,
my mum
nice.
speaks fluent Portuguese though. She's born here. She speaks fluent.
Wow.
My mum's good with languages. Yeah. My mum can speak.
Wow.
Yeah, she's the only one in her family that can do it. But she was good with languages.
That is amazing.
She lived there for like 2 years. Picked it up the whole
Wow.
language. To this day, she can still speak the full language. So like
That's
my little
amazing.
brother's dad, who's fresh Portuguese, but he's been here for years. She'll speak to him daily in Portuguese.
wow.
But she's English, Irish English.
Yeah.
So like you see her, you'll just see her as like an English person, but she speaks more than I know. She's been in places where they've spoke like Portuguese and they're speaking around her, thinking she doesn't understand.
Okay.
It's fucking jokes, and then
Wow.
she'll just chat to them in Portuguese, and they're like, "Oh my god, you speak Portuguese!"
That is actually mad.
Yeah, so yeah, it's mad. It's mad. A lot of people, like a lot of my friends are baffed when they come and hear it,
Yeah.
because again they look at my mum.
Yeah.
She's just looks
Yeah.
just English, but she's doing well. She used to speak more languages when she was younger as well, but I think she forgot them.
Mm.
But yeah, I've actually been called on a train before by someone who was drunk, a terrorist.
Because you got the beard as well.
Mhm.
Oh my god, you should have shouted Allahu Akbar. You should have shouted it.
No, man, what?
You should have. Just for
Alright,
fun.
Bro, I'm not trying to die,
Yeah,
you know.
just be like, I'm going back to Mecca.
Hey, that is funny because if I heard that, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Bro, I've had that on a train. God's honest truth, that's happened to me. It's only happened once, something that bad. But then I'm like to him, because Rana come before with
Okay.
Miriam, and we was
Yeah.
talking about this, and I was like, but like, how a Western person looks at a terrorist, and straight away their assumption is Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
No, it is.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
an assumption, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because of what they've seen on
Yeah.
TV,
Yeah.
where those specific terrorists that are televised are from, they
Mm.
just assume always like that.
Yeah.
Bro, but like a terrorist can be anyone. Have you man not seen Die Hard? Hans Gruber, bruv. What? Them terrorists, bruv, the German ones, like in the film, but like anyone could, like it's mad. Like I always have this conversation with people, and it's like, bruv, like terrorists can be anyone. Like it happened in Northern Ireland. Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they were terrorists. So
They're just like freedom fighters. Do you get what I mean? They're like the opposition. So for some people, they're terrorists. Some people, they just
Mm.
want in freedom.
yeah, exactly. But
So,
yeah, it's mad on
it
a
is
train,
mad, yeah.
out loud.
Yeah.
Man just looked at me.
You know what? I heard something, and this was a few years back, so it might have updated, it might not. And someone said that the Asian man with a beard is the most wanted in the UK. So it's first it was the Irish, then it was the blacks, now it's the Muslim men with beards that the West or Asia, Britain's working against, like attacking, trying to arrest more. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
The
it's mad.
policies.
That's mad.
And because terrorism is a big thing in the UK, where they've
Someone-
got a lot of
Do you
anti-terrorism.
know? Every time I go to Spain, I swear to God, I come back. Every time I've been to Spain and come back, I've been stopped.
Yeah.
I've been
yeah,
stopped every
yeah.
time. Last time I just come back from Tenerife, like last month. Yeah, I've gone through the airport. So out of 70 people, I'm the only one who the alarm goes off for. No. She said to me, say you're random search.
Wow.
What do you mean random search? Well, I can't see no one else getting stopped. And then they done a drug thing, tested me for drugs,
Okay.
and they were like random search, and they come back clear. They were like, oh, you're all good, obviously, because I don't do
Obviously,
drugs.
oh.
So, but yeah, in Barcelona was the maddest one. I went
Yeah.
Barcelona before pandemic. Come back, I bought bottle openers like gifts. They were in
Yeah,
bags.
yeah.
But when I say this bottle opener was like little like island clay piece like that
Yeah.
with a bottle open at the top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I put it in my bag. God's honest truth. They put it through the scanner. They're looking, they're talking, and they're looking at me. Police have then surrounded me
For a bottle opener.
for guns. With guns, I'm
guns.
thinking this is long. If they even mistakenly think that's something
Some-
it's not,
You're
I'm
gone,
getting
you're
sprayed.
finished.
Here now, dead.
And you can't even speak because they might shoot.
You-
Yeah.
you got
So like,
hands
so
up.
like, she was no, but luckily I had out of all of them, there was one, the woman that was talking to me, who, to be fair, she had the biggest weapon there. She was chatting to me, and she was really friendly. And I was like, listen, like, it's a
Okay.
bottle opener. She was like, where you from? I was like, oh, I'm like from England. Like, she was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then she was all right. The rest of them though, they looked like they were giving me the look like you're lucky because I would have just shot you on the spot.
Oh my god.
Like that was the kind of look I was getting. Yeah, it was nuts. Scariest thing I've ever been through. That myself
Yeah,
personally,
Yeah.
it's been in that situation
Yeah.
where you can't
Yeah.
do nothing. You
Yeah.
can't
You gotta-
defend
yeah, you
yourself.
can't-
Yeah.
You can't say anything, bro.
Honestly, even growing up as a man in inner London, I don't know, because you guys go through a lot. Like women, obviously, we're vulnerable for certain other things, like being attacked or raped
I
and
think,
stuff.
yeah, but I think that's as mad, if not worse, as what men could
that
go
is,
through.
yeah, that is. But you know what it is with that, it's like it's sick people that are
Yeah.
inflicting it because of what their sickness. Like whereas with gang violence and all of that, it's something that can genuinely just been.
Do you know what though with gang violence? Yeah, and I'm a firm believer of this. Yeah, if you're not involved in that at all, yeah, don't get
won't
me
get
wrong.
attacked.
5% of the time,
Mm,
you see stuff where people are accidentally in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that can happen with anything. People can get robbed in it, but personally, if you're not really involved in any of that, like I've grown up in London my whole life, yeah, I've seen stuff, I've seen stabbings, but I saw it once when my brethren was walking to the shop near my house, not far from my house. We watched somebody get stabbed. Bruv, imagine these guys, yeah, stabbed him in the leg. He's on the floor. We know the guy who got stabbed, but there was already a group of people around him, so we're like down the road, and we could just see it in the distance. Then them guys have started running towards us. We're thinking this is long. Run past us. To this day, I don't know who they were. They just went like this, and just went. I swear to God. They waved at us like we knew we was meant to know who they are. To this day, I could have known them, but like I don't know. My thing is if you keep yourself busy doing stuff in your life, I don't feel like you are dragged into that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
And I think it is still a minority. Like it's still a minority of men going into gangs and stuff. It's not like it's majority of men, right?
No,
Do you think it's the majority? Nah.
no. I think gangs is a certain thing, certain age.
Gangs-
Because I think if you're in a gang past 25,
Even
26,
that's too high, I think.
no, but you say that it's high, bro, but
they
it's
manage
not.
that from young,
Because them guys that
Listen.
are 25, 26 are normally,
but they manage
Yeah,
that
go
from
on.
olders, innit? And
Like, have you watched The Gentleman?
yeah,
I just watched that yesterday,
sick film, innit? Yeah, sick.
and it's like it's so beautifully.
Oh, do you know what?
executed,
I've watched
honestly.
that film 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
watch it
swear
again
down.
when I go home. I swear it's so funny, and there's so many things that go above your head, and you're just like, let me just rewind that quick. Let me just go back.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, gangs. But I had a knife pull up on my neck once.
What?
I was like 13 or 14, and I was on the 254. Shout out the 254.
Where's that go?
Southwold, Clapton. So I was going from Lower Clapton to Upper Clapton, and all my friends, we were at the top deck. And there was a group of boys. Like, so imagine I'm facing the bus is going forward. I'm on the back seats,
Yeah.
facing the
they're
back of the
facing-
bus. Yeah.
in the bus,
So
yeah,
and there's a
yeah,
boy
yeah,
on my right.
yeah.
Bally, not even Bally. It was bandanas
Mental.
back then.
I'm not even getting on the bus.
It was the
Mental.
bandanas, yeah. So there was one there. There was one behind me and one next to him, and there was me and then my friends all on that side.
Yeah.
I'm now coming to like the end of our buses, but I can see them passing something around, and you know when you're like, what are they doing? And you know, I can see something them passing. So that one passed something to the one behind me. Next thing I know is the guy, the other kid, pulls a knife to my neck, and I looked out and I'm like, I just started laughing because what do you do?
Mad.
Well, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Do you get what I
You're-
mean?
Mad.
You are a serial killer. I'm telling you, no.
No,
You're an
what-
assassin.
what-
You are. Lippy got it right. You are an assassin. You're an assassin.
But what could I have done? No, seriously. What
So
could I have
what
done?
happened after that?
So my friends are looking at me, and I'm just like, and do you know what? I need my friends. I'm gonna ask them when I get off this. Hazera and Chuk, they were definitely there. I'm gonna ask them for what they saw, because what they can remember. So I'm looking at them. They're all like, I'm just like, and then I started laughing, and he looked at me, and he was like, "Why is she laughing for?" Whatever. Took the gun and took the knife away. Cool. Then my friends are now getting off because we're at the next stop. All of them he lets pass, and I'm the last one. He puts the blade next to the side of the chair, and he starts swinging it forward and back. So if I was to walk, it'll get my calves. Do you get what I mean? So I was like, nah, listen, you need to stop this. I don't know what this is about, but you need to stop this.
Is that what you said to him?
Yeah. I said, like, come on, I need to get off. And till this day, I don't know who they are. I don't know why they did it. When we got off the bus, we ran down. I could see them getting off. I don't know what they were doing.
So let your friend go through, calm.
When it came to me, he was swinging the knife, like hanging his hand down the side of the seat.
He must have known you for something.
If they're watching this, please let me know why.
He could be a banker now. He could be a banker now, bruv.
He could be, and apology would be nice, but they knew one of the girls that was in my class, so they were like, oh, that's so and so. So they must have been my age range. But yeah,
you need to do that. What's that program on BBC One, Family Tree? But when you find people, track them like that.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be actually interesting.
Not Family Tree, but track them.
That could be a good show.
No, don't do that.
What? Just finding people who tried to stab you? What? What?
No, like just say if you've had a mad experience, like you met someone at the club and you don't know who they are. You have a show that people just come talk about the experience and see if the person, so they can like rekindle something.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be quite a good show.
That's a good show.
Yeah, we should do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll plan it.
We'll plan it. We'll get people to talk about random experiences, and then we'll try to track down that person.
I'm on it.
I think that'd be good.
I'm on it.
That would be sick. That'd be wild.
So yeah, if you're the guys that did the knife thing,
can we stay away from them? Yeah. How about that? We stay away from them.
If you're not gangbangers,
You got any other?
If you're a reformed road man,
Yeah.
hit me out.
If you're not, stay in your ends, please. I don't want to come to you. I've got no business with you lot.
Keyword. But no, growing up in the ends is quite interesting.
Where is you from?
I grew up in Clapton. Yeah, Murder Mile.
Murder Mile?
Yeah, it was really bad.
Is it still like that now?
No, obviously not.
What's Clapton like now? I've been.
It's all gentrified.
Just like Brixton.
Yeah, just like Brixton, just like Clapham, just like.
No, so you got a sarcastic look on your face.
Bro,
so.
I'm saying Brixton's the exact same, bro.
Yeah, when I went Brixton, I
could.
Do you know what? We was in Brixton for the Soundbank thing. We done a live show like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When I went Brixton, but that's the third time I've been Brixton. When I grew up, I'm from like Harrow. You heard about them areas there. You just didn't go near them. But like now you come out the station, walk down. I couldn't believe it. Like I was like, don't get me wrong. You see some funny figures there.
Yeah.
But you can get that anywhere.
Yeah.
But more time, I saw a lot of hippie people there. I call them hippie.
Yeah.
Preston, Peckham, Clapham, they're all different.
They're different. I came out of Hackney. I haven't been Hackney in a while. Like my mum, the family still live there, so I went there and I was meant to meet my friend in like Mare Street. Mare Street's like a 5-minute drive at night. Do you get what I mean? 5 minutes. I came out, it was Saturday night, and I thought, yeah, I'll be up the road. Tell me why I was stuck for 45 minutes because everyone's out in Hackney.
But the traffic was different, though, wasn't it?
It was a vibe. It was like walking down the strip of like Ibiza.
What's the place near you that I say I'm going to when Portugal wins something?
Little Portugal.
Stockwell. Oh my
Stockwell.
days! Listen,
that's Latin Central. That's
okay,
the Latin
let me take you back to Euro 2016.
Yeah.
If I didn't have work the next day,
I'm
seeing videos in Stockwell when Portugal won the Euros. It was like overnight, fireworks going off in the street. The street there was no cars. Cars could not get through, bruv. Street party.
Stockwell, and I think that's why I like London, because I feel like you can go to different parts and like Whitechapel is the Bangladesh community. You've got Tooting, which is like Little India. You've got Stockwell, which is like the Latins.
It's true.
You've got Haringey, which is like the Turks.
Yeah.
And that part of London,
North London is Turkish, bro.
The culture.
Just
North
London in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, because do you know what's mad? I say we got move on to talk about something else in a minute, but just delve into it. But do you know when I seen how unified Turkish people are?
My God!
Do you know that guy that died? Do you know that guy that died? There was a kid that got stabbed in North London.
Okay.
He's Turkish, he had a lot of family. Put it this way, long day.
Everyone, yeah.
Out
yeah,
on
yeah,
the street,
yeah,
I've never seen so many
yeah.
Turkish people outside.
Yeah.
Long.
No, the Turks are unified. Even during the riots, do you remember the Turkish shops were not
Oh
touched.
yeah.
They stood by
Poet-
their shops hand in
Poet
hand.
said it.
Yeah,
Poet
yeah.
said
I
it on-
saw it. Like
Oh,
I
you
saw
saw it?
them unified because obviously
Bro, they come out
Hackney was.
and they were like, I heard
Yeah,
a few people
they-
say like they come out of the shops
Yeah,
and people have run past the shops. They have
Yeah.
bats,
bats. Yeah,
and they
They
were
were
like, "Listen,
ready,
you can
yeah,
smash this
yeah,
window. It's a
yeah,
long day for you.
yeah,
Long day."
yeah. And obviously during the riots, people were trying to attack the government, not people. So they weren't trying to even. Attack
Do you know what's
attack
mad though? You
business.
say that, but then I think to a point it got really stupid.
Yeah, they started
in the
looting
end
JG
because they
and
started
that.
looting. They started, but then like the sofa shop in
Yeah.
South that went on fire.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Bro, that was like a family-run business.
Yeah, the one in
So, like,
Croydon, right?
That's where the riots got stupid because
Yeah,
then it didn't come
yeah.
down to what the actual
Yeah.
protest got taken away and it got
Yeah.
ruined by people.
100%, like it always does. 100%.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like a protest is good, but you can't control everyone,
Yeah.
and to a point there will be violence at a protest.
And people would take advantage. Like you don't need to loot. People took advantage of that. They knew. Yeah. Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
flat screen TV.
But they tracked a lot of people down, you know, afterwards.
Yeah.
People thought they were
Yeah.
Chris in their house, knock
Yeah.
on the door.
That was a very interesting time to live. The pandemic was an interesting time to live. Like these are weird times.
I was on furlough for 6 months.
I would have liked furlough.
Yeah, I was on furlough for 6 months.
you have a
I'm
good
not gonna.
time?
I hated it.
What?
I hated it. I hated it.
Really?
1 month was good. 1 month was good. I was like, this is like a holiday. I'd probably say after a month, I'll be honest with you, I'm not ashamed to say this, it really started to affect me mentally.
Swear.
Yeah. Bad. To the point, I'm ringing my boss up and saying to him, like, what's going on?
Like, I need
Because
to go back
imagine
to
at the same time, people don't know if they're getting their jobs back.
work.
They like, as far as we was concerned, companies were shutting down.
Yeah.
So when I went back into my work was cool. But at one point, like, supposedly my owners were panicking about how they were going to pay us. If that furlough
Yeah.
scheme weren't there,
Oh my
we
God,
would have been
100%.
finished.
Even my brother's restaurant, he couldn't run. He had to pay his staff on furlough,
yeah.
and he's a small little business.
I'm saying, man, it's crazy, man.
So like, yeah, it's a bit mad. It's mad. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it taught us a lot though. I think
Yeah.
It's still Boris's fault though.
done so many
No,
pointless
100%.
podcasts, and
Yeah.
I'll say this on fucking air now.
Boris's fault.
Podcasts were shit over lockdown.
Yeah, me too.
Nah,
It
real
was a
talk,
home
Donny.
studio, innit?
I know we've got good episodes with people, and I love some of the people on it. But listen, the recording over Zoom, don't
Oh my
ever
God,
ask me to
yeah,
recoup.
yeah.
Listen, if someone now in 2022 asks me to do a podcast over Zoom, I'm gonna blank you. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm not. I can't do it. For what
I
reason?
hear that.
It's long.
Yeah, I hear that.
Nah. What was it lockdown for? So like you started your presenting during lockdown, or your TV, your YouTube.
Yeah.
How did you find? What's the word I'm looking for? When did you start getting these opportunities? Like, how did they come about? And
Oh, so I think what I was doing over lockdown, I was making like content that was like real and deep, because I started talking about even like sexual abuse in the Asian community and how it's like not spoken about,
Yeah.
or like, you know, no actions barely taken. So I started doing some serious stuff, but I think lockdown itself was a weird time for me because my life completely changed, like a lot. Oh man, okay, I might as well. People are gonna, do you know what it is? People are gonna talk about your life anyway. Do you get what I mean? Like, it was a hard time because obviously me and my ex-partner, and it's difficult because I don't know if he's an ex-partner, current partner, all of that. Like, it's all messed up in the sense that because I share a child with him, so you're gonna be in my life forever.
100%.
What, like, it's just long. Do you get what I mean? Do I tolerate you? Do I tolerate someone else? Do I not? Is someone going to treat me worse? Am I then going to cry over someone else's son? And then I've got a daughter to raise. Do you get what I mean? Like, it was a difficult time, and we sort of had a split, and I had to raise my daughter by myself on my own and work from home. And it was one of the hardest times of my life. Like, it was difficult. I don't know, honestly, I don't know how women are meant to do it. I don't know how they expect us to be mums and, you know, work and all of that. So that's when I started doing stuff like this, because I thought I want to do something that makes me happy and I enjoy doing. And I don't really do it for money. I don't really want to do it for money. Like, you know how some people want to do it because they want to make a revenue. Like, I just want to talk about things and just like get change people's lives. Do you get what I mean? Improve it. And I don't even care about getting paid.
That's the same as us.
Yeah.
And people would say to us like, "Oh, Rob," because we're at a stage here where I think anyway, like we put out some magnificent content.
Yeah.
No, we do.
Yeah.
But
it won't get
we
recognised
don't
yet.
get we're not the biggest, and we're not. But do you know what it is for me? We just put out what we like, and then whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the way we look at it.
100%,
I don't know
yeah.
about you.
Everyone thinks differently though.
Yeah. I think even like the word on the curb stuff, that was all nice, but it's not the person I'm trying to be online.
Yeah.
But what goes viral is stuff like that, because people like toxic behaviour.
No,
People like looking and saying, "Oh my God, she's mad. What did she just?" That's why Tate's got such a big following, because he says mad stuff that people are like.
People
"Oh my
will
God,
react
did he
to it.
Yeah, did he actually do it? Did he actually say that?
I can't do that, man. I couldn't.
No,
do that.
and that's
I
the
can
thing
do
is,
it.
I've
That's
got
probably why. Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I've got like the multiple personalities that I do it, because I've got some serious side. I've got that.
Yeah.
But it's what people like. So, and this is the problem is, I feel like wherever I am in life, if I want to do comedy, I'll do it. If I want to do serious, I'll do it. I won't do it to get more views or to get more followers. If they're going to follow you, they're going to follow you. Do you get what I mean? Most times people don't follow me because I don't do like pictures or Insta post, like Insta baddie post. Do you get what I mean? So they're like, what am I following her for? Fine. But I feel like the main time you're going to be happy is if you're true to yourself. Because if you're out here trying to be where money is, firstly, you can get cancelled very easily and not be happy in life, because all you're going to be obsessed about is the money. And secondly, you're not your real person. So when someone sees me on the street, they see me as, oh, I know you're Soraya, I know you're just doing it for bands, I really like you as a person. Do you get what I mean? It's not like anything negative. And you enjoy interacting with people when you know it's just good vibes.
100%. Like I said, the show is on with Lippy and exactly. You got this. It's a blessing.
Yeah. It was funny. It was one of my best shows to film, and they're a great team to work with. Like Word on the Curb, amazing team, and everyone I've met there, amazing people. I've met some good people up there.
That's
too much for your fun. I can't lie, yours.
But I do want to do like more serious stuff. But like my friend Cheyenne, right? She does serious stuff, serious content. Her name is she does a podcast called Cheyenne Reynolds. Yeah. She does a podcast called Conscious Hypocrite, and she's been doing it for years. She never got the recognition she wanted, so she then started making content called The Grilling. That's all gone viral.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I saw that.
And she always talks about it, even on her Instagram. Like, why is it no one taps in to things that are like deep, meaningful conversations?
because people. Can I be real with you? People have a lot of consumers of YouTube and stuff, and I'll be real with you. Almost like, no, I'm not going to be politically correct. They got peanut brains.
Yeah.
No, I'll be real with you.
I don't care about that.
No. Like, so for me to sit here and say something mad, rather than, for example, if you spoke about what effect experience you had when you was younger, or someone said something to you had, people are going to watch the thing that everyone else is watching, which is more times out of 10 the mad thing you said.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, my TikToks of me on that Word on the Curb went to like 1 point something million. You think I could get 1 point something million in doing what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's mad because we even on our TikToks, it's like we put clips up. There's one of your brother on there of the one where he's talking about the girl where he walks away. Yeah, that was 10,000. The only one that went, I'd say the one that went viral from something that was meaningful is when we had Tricky on.
Okay.
And he spoke about prison.
Okay.
And about how gangs don't exist in prison, which I'm sure they do. But what I think he meant to say was a lot of people come to agreements in prison because they're going to be there for a long time, etc.
Yeah, and it's
you
long.
should have seen the comments we had on that, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can imagine.
Bro, have you seen the comments on it? Read the comments. I swear down. Some people wanted to fight us. I'm 100% convinced some people wanted to fight us.
Wow.
How angry they were that we put that up. They were like,
why?
you
Why
lot don't have any clue about this. I'm in pen now. I was like,
oh
what?
no, not in pen with the phones.
No, here we
not
go.
in pen. They're going to track you now.
Yeah. No, but they were kind of like, he's chatting shit, he's capping. But the thing is, what I'm saying is you lot commenting on that, what Tricky's talking about is quite serious. But however you take it, and we said it, like we're a podcast, we put it up, and solely we create a conversation. That is our job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't care if your opinion's positive or negative. To be real with you,
it's your experience.
it's your
it's an insight in your life.
it's an insight of his life. He's not saying everyone's like that. He's saying what he's seen.
Yeah.
But however you interpret it, I'm not going to say you're wrong or right.
Yeah.
If you disagree with him, you disagree with him.
What you take from it is what you take from it. How you, and this is the problem. I feel like most of these people online trolling and all of that, it's because they're unhappy in their own lives. And I have never looked at someone's TikTok or whatever and said, "Hey, my God, look at her now."
Never, ever.
I don't even have the time. I want to go to the next reel, if anything. Yeah, like I don't. But people.
Do you know what though? I had to comment on someone's TikTok the other day. I'll be honest with you, I lost my head. My head went. No, I'm not trolling. Resellers of trainers. Yeah. So a man's put Air Forces on fucking TikTok. Yeah. I'm swearing. You can swear on this. A man's put Air Forces on TikTok. So you know that one of these pages. You know what? I got the video. Hang on 1 second. I was gonna do something on it, like a little TikTok on it, but I couldn't be asked. I'll be real with you. I thought I'm stooping to their level if I do that. But I did record it. So these Air Forces on this page were £149 for white Air Forces.
That are worth 80 quid?
Well, in JD £100.
Oh.
So I said to them, you lot have no business putting them trainers up for that. But I lost my head. I was like, because I was looking for Air Forces. So I was like, let me try it. I'm seeing all these things on TikTok. The one place I look, you want to try and sell them to me for £150.
No, but they need to make their bread. How would
no. I understand that.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna troll something like mad.
No.
That is
but it's the way. No. Hear what I'm saying though. Why am I gonna come to you as a
because it's out of stock of JD.
But no, it's not. It's not though. I found them on ASOS, so it's not.
But
Size 9 ASOS, £110. I sent them the link.
But ASOS sold it £10 more. Do you get what I mean?
That's fine. But 149. Come on. Sorry,
but some people are desperate. Like you're 9, it might be accessible. Some people might be like a 12, and they might not have enough. Do you get what I mean?
That's for them. A 149. That is for them.
And do you know what?
So PlayStation. Someone sold your PlayStation for £800, but it's £500.
Okay, look.
So what's your reaction to that?
But do you know what's crazy? If you didn't buy it off them, they won't buy it to sell. So we give them the power.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it's out of stock, stay out of stock. Because if you don't want it, you're not gonna buy it to make a profit. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I bought whiskey tickets, and I thought I'm just gonna sell them. They were 160. I did. But they were £160. Yeah. But I wanted to get standing tickets, so I thought, let me buy these, and then worst case, I'll get. I'll go. If not, I'll get standing tickets, and I'll sell these. And I thought I can make $3.20 on each ticket.
You could though.
That's what I thought.
But the difference.
That's what I thought. I could not even sell them. Huh? I did not even get a single. Because what people like 160 is already a high price. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone will buy them for $3.20 though. Like someone will buy them Air Forces.
Someone will, but it's that. I don't have the patience. Do you get what I mean?
No, I'll be real. I hear what you're saying because do you know what it is? Yeah, people have to go onto Ticketmaster, eBay. Listen, it's long me doing all that selling to get the money. If like I'm the same as you,
Yeah, even like selling cars, it's long for me. I'd rather just go. What's it called? Them quick ones that buy your car. Will you buy any car.com? Like, I'd rather just quickly. I know it's going to be £400.
Nostalgia, man. Hey, Bighead. Why did you just saying before you love that so much? What do you mean you love that? Saying needs to be left in 2005.
Hey, Bighead.
Do you think?
No, man.
I think it's cute, it's flirty, it's cheeky.
It depends who you're talking to.
Yeah.
You won't say to any random person, hey, big. No, that's long.
But you have to have some sort of like rapport, some sort of like.
Someone you haven't spoken to for a while.
Yeah.
What's a while?
Maybe you're hitting up.
2 months.
Oh, that's not a while.
A month? No, but I'm saying
that's like
2 months.
Standard, right?
So you go from. I'm saying you've gone from speaking to this person a lot to not spoke to them at all for 2 months.
Then my one's hello stranger.
Oh, them ones there.
Hi stranger, how you been?
That's that one where you said, I got bored of you and now I'm back.
Now I'm back.
Now I'm back.
Hello stranger.
Hello, stranger.
No,
No,
do you
Mr.
know what?
Boss.
I've not been single for long. I've not done dating. I've
Okay.
had really bad dates. I've had disgusting experiences,
Serious.
and
What?
I've been put off. I think that's why I'm not searching for love.
What do you mean you've had disgusting
I'll
experiences?
tell you. Oh my god, I've had bad experiences. This might need to be an episode by itself. Like my dating experience has been mad.
Just give me a brief summary of one day.
Because we're gonna go again. We're definitely gonna go again.
Oh, how long do I have? Because this date is quite good.
Give me an outline of this one
Yeah,
day.
my God.
Just cut as much of it. Just bite size it.
No, you can't, you
BBC
can't.
BBC bite size.
There's
I
a bite
can't.
size,
Do you know what
bite
it is? I can't. That one's really good. Maybe I'll give the other one.
size. How many dates?
I've had some really weird dates.
When you say weird, in what sense?
What are you saying? Brother's got fetish or something?
No. Well, that
What?
I've had a weird experience on that. Like, yeah, that.
Let's talk about that one.
Wait,
We're
how
gonna go
that
again,
one?
we're
gonna- Let's talk about that
This one. This is a
fetish
weird
The
fetish one, yeah.
one,
But it's more than that. Go.
No,
Go, go.
yeah, I've got some weird
Oh
ones.
yeah.
Let's talk about
This
the
is why it's
fetish.
difficult being a girl, and I'll just give a little quick background, right?
Mhm.
I've not been single. I've been in a relationship since, like, I'll say, sweet age of like 17, right until like 27. So 10 years I've been off the market, off the thing. Do you get what I mean? Like,
She just nearly said off the streets.
now I was on the balcony just saying
Hey,
hi.
bye.
Now I'm on the
Hey,
streets.
hey, big
fully,
head.
like,
Hey, hello,
carnival, I'm
stranger.
not even on the float. I'm on the car.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'm on the streets now.
Whoa.
So and this is the thing. It scared me. So I'm now back on the balcony, but by myself this time.
Wow.
So like everyone's used Tinder, Hinge, you know, Muzmatch. Oh gosh, even Muzmatch, the Muslim men, they're even just looking for bants. They're not even looking for seriousness. Yeah, there's a lot of even Muzmatch. There's a lot of like Anyway, I was on Hinge or one of them, and there was this guy who was Arab and he was talking to me, and I was like, okay, cool. Like I've heard people say, you know, sometimes Arab men have certain fetishes. I was like, okay, like, you know.
Sorry, I have to laugh 'cause I know it's mad. Sorry. Go on.
Like especially after the Murad Morelli thing coming out, this is all bad. Like, cool. So people say it. I was just like, okay. He was getting to know me. He was a photographer. I was like, okay, nice to meet you. All of that. I was being nice. Obviously, my intention was to long-term date, get to know someone properly.
Yeah.
So he was then, and men always do it, and I hate it. Within the second day of conversations, they like to make it sexual. They like to test where you are sexually, what you do, what not. So he goes, we're talking about his ex, and I said, what happened? He goes, she wasn't letting me be my true self. And I was like, I didn't like that. Like, you know, a man should be able to be his true self. Like, why not?
Now you
This and
open
that.
the door
So
for
you're
shit.
entertaining the
You've opened the
dirty
door to some
conversation.
madness now, you know?
And I thought, this is the innocent me. Do you see? This is why I can't be on the streets. I'm so innocent and naive. Like, oh my God.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Oh, why? Like, why? That's not nice. Do you get what I mean? Like, I would love my my partner to be in his honest self.
Yeah.
He goes to me, okay. Basically, I like to be pegged.
Huh?
Yeah.
Sa-
Done.
What is this?
Later.
Get out of
What?
here.
I said,
What?
I
So
said,
no, wait. Pegged.
pegged.
No, I know what pegging is, but listen, where?
He likes to be submissive. He likes the woman to take control. I said, I'm so sorry, I'm not the right person for you. Like, it's not me. I'm so like it's not that I find it offensive that you like that or it's a problem to me. It's just not my thing. Because I like dominance more than a man being submissive. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
He then goes, okay, you know, and then had to like weirdly just try get off that because I need to stop talking to him, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I didn't want to like, cool. My friend now is on Muzmatch. She comes to my house a couple of months, like it's a good 6 months later. She's there smiling, talking to a guy. I'm like, okay. No, it gets worse. I'm like, okay. She's talking. She's like, oh, he's really nice. This and that, describing him. Oh, and there's the Middle Eastern community on Muzmatch or on these sites are small. It's a small, like you could run through all of them and swipe left on one day. Do you know what I mean? There's not many.
Yeah.
Anyway, she goes, oh yeah, he's Arab. He's a photographer. I said, oh, hold up. What? I said, this rings a bell. She shows me a picture. I said, okay. I said, how many days have you spoken to him? She goes, it's the first day. I said, babe, you need to open up the conversation and you need it to go left ASAP. I said, tell him you like dominating a man. I said to her, drop it in. I don't care what part of your conversation you are. Just say it. Because I need him to show that side and like get done with so she can move on. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So she goes, oh, by the way, what kind of man are you? Because I like dominating. He goes, oh, this is great because I like to be submissive. Before they had that conversation, he sent her his PT's number to her saying, oh, this is my friend who is a PT, but I feel like he's more your type because he's a man. And she was a bit confused because, like, why you send me a PT number? Anyway, she started talking to the PT, but it was more like inquiring because she said something like, he got her to talk to her more like, oh, he wants to ask you a question or something. Something innocent, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, when he now mentions, oh, she likes to dominate the man.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I sent you my PT's number because I thought, because I like being submissive, he's more the man for you. But seeing as you like being a submissive man, maybe we can do a freeway. This is from Musbatch.
Huh? Hey, that app is wild.
I mean, it's not the app, it's the people.
The people them in
Yeah, like,
what the hell?
so and if she didn't say that, he would have waited a few days to
Yeah,
then bring up, and the PT would have spoken to her and all sorts.
Yeah.
Anyway, she done that. She blocked him. But yeah, what I'm saying is, it's mad. It's mad.
Hey, no,
He's probably got a few.
You got bare stories. I need to hear
I
more.
got a
Not
lot
now,
of stories.
'cause obviously
Yeah.
let's just
The
round up,
dating side is just. Even the most recent date that I went on, innocent vibes. I was talking. I even got myself my own food, like my own. Do you get what I mean? Because plus with me, I don't want you to get the wrong impression. I don't want you feeling entitled. I don't want you paying for my meal and then being like, oh, but I got this. So now don't try to take vibes on me. I took you Novikov, I must take you home now. Do you get what I mean? I'm entitled. No, it's not like that.
Yeah.
So he goes to me, oh, he sleeps with the woman on the first date or definitely the second. I said, I'm so sorry, love. I'm not that person. He goes, oh, then that means you're not feeling me. And I said, no, it just means I don't want to. Anyway, he then goes, we sort of like, and as a woman, it's sometimes easier to say yes or laugh it off than it is to say no. Yeah. So I just laughed it off like, oh, one of them ones again, cool. I'm now like walking him. We're now walking back. He goes to me, oh, are you going to give me a kiss then?
Huh.
I said.
He asked for it.
Yeah, I said, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't kiss. Like, I don't kiss. He goes, if you want to see me again, you must kiss me.
Huh? This guy moving like he's Prince, bruv.
Bearing in mind, we spent the last 2 hours talking about how much I don't like what Andrew Tate says, how much he acts like a beta male, how much I don't like his behaviour. And he was there like, I can't, I would never do this, I'll never do that.
You're begging for a kiss, big man.
And then I was so confused.
That don't make sense.
That's wild.
But I've had some.
Yeah, you need to.
But that first date, that was my first time on the streets. That one, we need time for that. That is a good one.
Because I need to hear that. I definitely need to hear that, man. I want to hear that because that sounds funny, bro.
But hey, big head, I like that one. I like that one. I like the little cheeky banter we have in.
What's the cringy ones? Just quick, whilst you.
Oh my god, I had one that a guy on this dating app. See, that's why I don't want to do anything. He goes, do you like chocolate? Because I like curry.
What?
He goes, no, sorry. Do you like chocolate? Because I like chutney.
It's not making sense. Chocolate.
I've got a headache. My head's hurting.
No, that one's not making any sense, man.
So basically, because he was black and I was Asian, he was trying to say that he likes chutney.
So he compared you to chutney, basically.
He compared me to chutney.
That's fucked.
And in a way, that's fetishization. Do you get what I mean? You're fetishizing that I'm Asian and you think that I'm going to like you because you're black.
Yeah. Why would you do
Weird.
that? Yeah, the generation is tapped. Yeah,
so this is, and it's really difficult because I know there's guys that come online and they're like, oh, there's good men that exist, and most us women, there's a lot of good women that are just like, where are?
Do you have to? Do you look for somebody who's religious?
I would love to find someone who's religious, but on my level. And when I say that is, I feel like I'm religious spiritually, like inwardly. So it's not outwardly. You might look at me and think, oh, this girl doesn't pray, this girl doesn't do this, but my core, like the love I have for God is so deep.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely love God. I genuinely like try to abide by it as much. And I feel like if you abide by religious values, it saves you from heartbreak. It saves you from a lot of problems in the world.
I think I agree with you. I think I've grown up in my family. They're all sort of Christian, Catholic, but I don't identify with a religion. I believe in God.
I hear that. But
because
your core, your values. God.
God, because for me, yeah, like I can tell you now, there are plenty of people that are religious, but
No love for God.
no,
Yeah.
no,
They do
no
it for
love
show.
for God, do it for show. But also, a lot of people, I'm telling you now, yeah, and people would disagree with this, but that everyone, regardless of what religion you follow, at some point you have broken rules within that.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're going by the book and you've done one thing,
You
be
can't
it,
judge someone else.
yeah, but also if you're going by a book or Bible or scriptures or whatever it is, you know, and that thing says, for example, if you do that, you're going hell, and it could be something simple like you've kissed someone before you get married, which I'm sure most people have done anyway. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But realistically, that doesn't, for me, in my mind, that doesn't make someone a bad person. But your values, believing in God, doesn't necessarily, like I say, people who follow and are religious within whatever religion that is may disagree with me, and that's fine. But what I believe in is God, but I just don't believe in religion because I think it causes more divide.
I get what you mean, but I feel like if people were to have an open mind and look at it all in the same context, you'll realize all the religions have the same values.
Same values.
And it's everyone, even if you're a Buddhist, you have Buddha, who is the God entity. Like everyone always has a super or higher power. So whether you call them God, Buddha, Allah, like it doesn't matter, because everyone, even Hindus, they have like a lot of gods, like God knows how many gods, right? But they also have the main one. So it's like the main one's sort of like different traits. And it's like in Islam, we have 99 names of Allah. Do you get what I mean? Like, so everyone has the same sort of similarities, but it's people that choose to make it an issue.
Yeah.
It's people that, because it's not God that said divide yourself and kill each other.
Yeah.
It's what
it's
people take
people.
from
It's
it.
people.
And it's people's pride.
Civilization.
Civilization. Whether you do it because of your empire, your culture, it's what's important
It
to you.
actually pushes the people away from religion
yeah,
as well, because
100%.
they look at what's gone on, or they look at
yeah,
certain things and
yeah,
they think,
yeah.
not interested.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
feel
bad.
like even with me, it could have done that, because I feel like, when especially the Haram police, they can come for you.
The
And
Haram police.
No, honestly, and they're wild. Like they are very.
Do you know what? I've seen some comments on your things of like people from the Haram police.
From the Haram police, I'm not surprised.
I think I've seen something on Word on the Curb before where somebody said that you don't present yourself well in terms of your appearance, and you should cover up and all of this sort of thing.
Okay, yeah. There's a lot of like Haram police.
No, I'm saying that's what I've read. That's what people say.
And do you know what's crazy? Some people don't even know that I'm Muslim, or they might be like, a Muslim woman shouldn't be doing this or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, again, I'm doing it for bants. It's not me. It's just for. So
I think you live how you want to live, man.
Yeah,
allow it.
100%.
Well,
And that is against religion. You being judgmental is you going against religion.
Fact.
So how does it work? So that's why when I say, when you genuinely believe to the core, you're not going to judge others. You're not going to care, because you're on your path to heaven.
100.
If you can take people along, you take them. You don't force them. And if it could have really pushed me away, it could have been like, nah, bun you. And then what? I'm going to leave God because people are making me feel like I'm a bad Muslim and I'm going to go to hell and I have no hope. Like I've heard comments like, oh, I'll pray for you because I don't know if you're going to end up going to heaven. And it's just like,
fuck.
Like, you're not God. You're not. He's the most merciful. He knows what he's doing. Like,
Just allow it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Just sometimes mind your business.
Yeah.
The one is when they preach.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
preach you,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, what you just smoking a minute ago? You just
Yeah.
Like, don't preach to me.
Yeah,
I don't like
yeah.
that. Don't do that. I hate that.
Yeah.
Just don't tell me about anything.
Bro,
about
do you know what that person kind of reminds me of? I'll be real with you. It's a hypocrite of somebody who
100%,
used to
100%.
somebody who used to
Munafiq,
smoke and
yeah,
is preaching to somebody
100%.
who smokes.
And there's my favorite saying. It says, "Don't judge others' sins because you sin differently." So don't judge others for sinning
Facts.
when you sin differently. And it's just like, we all sin, like you said. Whether you are 100% believer, everyone will make some sort of mistake somewhere.
Yeah.
That's why we repent. That's why we ask for mercy or forgiveness. And it's just like, people again, if I don't find a man who's on my level spiritually or like religiously, because obviously with Islam as well, you can get the rights, like the really right wing, the really left wing, and it's just like the two extremes. You get what I mean? I would like to meet someone who's on my wave that is like, I guess, a bit more liberal. But this is the thing, that I don't like using terms in religion, because people like to get techie, like what's a liberal Muslim, what's a practice Muslim, but it's just someone who isn't so taking it as black and white and can adapt or can sort of put context into it and live.
My cousins were revert. She reverted when she was 19.
Wow.
She's married now.
Mashallah,
She's
yeah.
got a little kid called Adam. I'll show you a picture of him after these jokes. But she obviously has grown up in a Portuguese. Well, she's my second cousin, not first. Like, she's distant family, but because she lives close to me, we all grew up together.
Yeah.
So we're close. And her family, they're not really directly related to me in that sense, but they're all Catholic, Portuguese Catholic. As you can imagine, that is not the easiest thing to tell Portuguese Catholic people when they change. But in all fairness, like she's very religious, but she'll go around to her mum's at Christmas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
because it's family at the end of the day.
And her husband will come as well, and her husband's Muslim, so.
Yeah.
But
no, I get that, because there's some people that are like, no, I can't. It's free mixing. It's this. It's that. And it's just that some people take it literally, and some people it's like, okay, I don't celebrate Christmas.
She don't celebrate, but she'll buy presents for her family because they celebrate.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. No, I hear that.
Yeah. And like, to be fair, like in the past, these are years ago. Like, obviously, I wouldn't say I've done it so much with her and her brothers and that anymore, but. Like, when it was like Eid and stuff, she wanted to go out, but because she didn't have a lot of people around her who were at that time who were available to go out, who were Muslim as well, to celebrate, she wanted to go to like Edgware Road just to go do shisha. So I was just like, let's go. So we all went for her because she felt like she wanted to go out, that it was Eid and all of that. And so we went. We weren't celebrating it, but we went.
Yeah. I think that's what's important for people to realise. Like, we have our belief systems and our ideas, and other people do as well, and we have to respect their views. Like, her converting to another religion would be a big thing for her mum, her dad, because even, like, for example, some Muslims will be like, if you're not Muslim, you're not coming to heaven. So if my family members are Christian, I need to persuade them to try convert to come. Do you get what I mean? Like, so some people they see it as they're not going to make it, let me try save them. And I think, like, put it this way, my mum, she's not seen me dressed like this. I have to respect that my mum is a Asian woman brought up in Asia with the village. Like, for her, she doesn't understand Western outfits. So when I go to my mum's, my friends laugh at me. I have an abaya that I put on, and I'll go in to my mum's house because I know for her it's a big deal, like me dressing like this. You know what I mean? It's respect. And some people might be like, no, why should I burden myself? Like, mum needs to accept me for who I am. And it's like, no, we also have to accept that this is their world. Like, this is their views. This is what they grew up with. And they've come to this country, and we're now going to be disrespecting them, doing this, doing that. No, like, we need to understand that that's their 100%, you know, mindset. So, and I think that's so nice. Like, why should she exclude herself from family? You know, but some people
she does everything, and like, her son will celebrate religiously what that he's brought up around, and then like, but he'll come around at Christmas, and it was because he's got little cousins and stuff, and they'll.
What's the partner's heritage?
He is from, I think, don't quote me on this, but I'm 190% sure it's Iraq.
Okay, Arab.
But he's like he's grown up. He's lived here a long time. Yeah. And he does well for himself. He's really successful, but he's a nice guy. Okay. To be fair, yeah, really nice guy. And like, even to the point that I think a few years ago, my mum went with like her mum and all of that. Like, my mum isn't related to her family and that. They're like cousins we grew up with, you know, who you're not related directly, but they're that close. We just see them as. Yeah, so my mum went away with her mum and a few others, and Patricia went. Her name's Patricia, and her husband Ahmed went as well. He was in holiday in Madeira with all of them,
so lovely.
Being around like all of her family and that, who are all Catholics. And he doesn't have a problem doing it. It's cool. He comes. I think he even comes around like when they're partying and that, and they all getting waved. They don't drink, but they're there. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just. Yeah, she don't exclude.
Also, Catholicism is very similar to Islam anyway. Like, Orthodox sort of like religions are always the same. And even like Irish culture, just say Irish culture and Asian culture. I think they're so similar. Yeah, like my Irish neighbours have 9 kids. We've got a big family. Do you get what I mean? They're always fighting. We're always fighting. Like, it's the same people. Like, they've got so much love for their family. Like, so I think it's easy to integrate as well when you do have somewhat of a similar upbringing as well.
No, this was a sick convo though. Did you enjoy it? Be honest.
No, 100%. No.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have me back. I need to do the dating story.
Come back,
Oh.
and we need to do the family tree thing. We're gonna sort that out.
Yeah, no, we have to.
Off that.
That is a good thing. Yeah. No, we
No,
have to.
I'm not just saying this as well. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, no, we have
We'll
to.
figure out how we can do
100%,
it. Build a series
100%.
together.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have
That'd
to
be
find
really
people.
good.
We're gonna have to find people, and yeah, that's mental.
I think
Great
people
fun.
do it. People do it because you know how people do it in the newspapers. They'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I saw you at the bus stop on this day. Please, holla." And people would watch because you'd want to know: is this person looking out for me? Do you get what I mean?
Mm.
And I think
Yeah,
you'll
let's
get
do
a
it.
lot of views.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, 100%. And you heard it here first, so that way no one can steal our idea.
Yeah, don't ever
That's
steal
it,
the idea. Trademark 2022. What's
Yeah,
the
when we
date
get-
today? 20th of August.
Yeah.
Don't
When
do
we
it.
get off, we're gonna trademark it straight away, copyright it, all of that.
We're doing it. I
Yeah.
swear down. Furthermore, yeah, if anyone's interested in applying for this show, drop me an email and
Yeah,
we're gonna come up
exactly.
with things.
Yeah.
From now, this
If you
episode's
s-
gonna be
if
out.
you saw a sweet one in the club that you're trying to hit up, let us know.
And we'll try and find them, and then
Yeah.
we can do like a it's like,
A get
it's
together,
No,
yeah.
but you know, it's like the Catfish TV when you go to the house. It's like,
You know what?
you weren't what I expected.
I feel like we're gonna have a lot of heartbreak
Yeah.
because girls might bait up men that are married.
Oh. Do you know what? If it brings views, I don't know. No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm not
no.
joking.
But you
Yeah.
know, if you are
If
married,
you've chose
don't
to
be
come
there,
on the
do you get what I
show,
mean, yeah.
If you chose to come on the show, we just put out the content.
Yeah.
So whatever your situation is,
Yeah.
I don't.
And married men don't try act single. Most married men are the most single. Do you get what I mean? Like, just stay in your lane if you don't want to be baited out.
Imagine.
So from now, no one go out. We don't want any mystery matches that go left. Yeah.
All right, we're doing this. All right, cool. Anyways, follow the socials as well. Shout your socials up for you, Soraya, please.
Soraya.says _ and I think my Twitters and all of that is a variation of that. But yeah, I'm Soraya.
That one there was I'm not sure. I think this is it. Donnie
Like,
was.
I don't even want the follow.
Do you know what it is? On the last episode, yeah, Donnie was going check here, check here. I was like, bruv, don't put your
Wow,
hands
no,
here
we're not
because
gonna
it's
edit
long.
all
We're
of
not
that
doing
in,
all
yeah,
of that. It's
exactly.
long. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
It's just him. Listen to my voice. Waffletop podcast. Yeah, for YouTube, Spotify, and Anchor. Waffletop PC for Instagram. I've been Paolo, Donnie, Soraya.
been a
There's going to
pleasure.
be one hour for a dating one next time.
Dating
man.
and cheating stories. Oh my god.
Oh,
I've
Jesus.
Got a story.
Wow, bare men are sweating. Bare men are sweating.
They're all my friends. So
Your friends
my
are sweating.
stories-
Your friends are
my
sweating.
friends' stories.
Your friends' partners are sweating.
Is your friends been in a situation as well? Like other two girls you spoke about?
Yeah.
I've got a few friends. We've got some horror stories. Honestly,
Okay.
collectively,
Aye,
I've got
listen.
some horror stories. as well.
Bring them on.
Bring them
Yeah.
on.
Man.
I'll ask them. I'll ask
Awesome.
them. Yeah, I'll ask
We got
them,
space
yeah.
for two more, so bring them on.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be wild, you know.
Yeah,
we've
bring
had
them
some
on.
interesting
Two
experiences,
people. If you can
honestly.
get two
Perfect,
people,
yeah.
we'll schedule it in. All right, cool. You heard it first anyway. Yeah, we'll be back soon anyway. We're not releasing as much as we are normally releasing, purely because we just don't want to. So yeah, to be honest with you, we're just recording what we can record and what we feel is good to put out, rather than just forcing content. To
Yeah,
be honest.
100%.
So yeah, I got no reason for it really, apart from the fact that so just check us out and follow the socials.
Yeah,
Peace.
I loved waffling.
1